So right after we land in Vienna, we go to this restaurant called Prosciutto, or at least I think that's what it's called. Not much else happened that night other than catching up with family over a variety of different splatzes. I still have no idea what that is, but the food was bomb and I would definitely come back here again. So we're in the subway in Vienna. We're going to see the Schönbrunn Palace today. It's so clean here. It's like the cleanest subway I've ever seen in my life. But it's also so quiet. I feel like I'm going to talk normally. Everyone's going to hear me. It's like a library. I can't walking through the gardens of the Schönbrunn Palace. We got tickets to see the inside of the palace, but we have to wait about an hour until the guide starts. So we're just walking around, looking at the grounds. It's absolutely beautiful here. So now we're just gonna go and find a little cafe to warm up, get some tea and coffee, and then we're gonna go inside. Just finished at that little cafe called Residence. It's right in the Schönbrunn Palace. So cute. I would definitely recommend checking it out if you're just walking over to the entrance now. And we're gonna look inside of the palace. We just finished the tour of the Schönbrunn Palace. Unfortunately, we weren't allowed to bring in any cameras, so I wasn't able to show you guys the inside. We did the audio tour, so you get like a little, it's kind of like a walkie-talkie type thing that you put up to your ear. They gave you all the information in detail about each room, what they were meant for, what happened in those rooms and such. It was about a 50-minute tour, 50, so it's not long at all, and we learned a lot about the Palace of Schönbrunn.
Bitte.
We only had 2 full days in Vienna, so we really had to make the most of our time there. So on the second day / our last day, Vlad and I took a 2-hour private tour with a guide around the entire city of Vienna. She showed us everything from the famous St. Stephen's Cathedral in the center of Vienna that you see here, to the lesser-known alleyways and significant landmarks. And of course, she told us about the history and importance of everything that she was showing us. So this restaurant, it's called Figlemüller, I think, is famous for having the largest schnitzels in the city. And apparently their schnitzels are so big that they drape over the plates that they're served on. Unfortunately, we didn't have a chance to check it out, but Google Images did it for us. Another interesting spot the guide showed us was this cute cafe called Demel. It's a two-story cafe in the center of Vienna that is famous for their desserts. And the first floor has an open view of the pastry room through floor-to-ceiling glass windows where you can see the pastry artists at work. And downstairs in the Demle basement is a secret sugar museum of some of the cafe's most prized creations. Yep, everything you see here is edible and made from sugar. Even Bill Clinton's head over there. After the tour, Vlad and I stopped over at Lubella restaurant, also in the heart of Vienna. Vlad's aunt and her family actually own and operate this restaurant and are said to have the best schnitzels in town. So Vlad had that, of course, and I had the chef's special seafood dish. After lunch, Vlad and I decided to walk around and explore Vienna on our own. For dinner, we decided to go to that Italian restaurant we went to the day before because the food was that bomb. Here, Vlad is sticking his hand out so you can imagine the size of this pizza in comparison to the size of his hand. And he's got beast hands. So this place is called L'Osteria and serves massive pizzas that drape over the plates. Seriously, what is it with restaurants in Vienna serving food that drapes over the plates? After dinner, we wanted to go for coffee and dessert at Demel, but when we got there, it was closed, as most things are in Vienna because they close after 6 p.m. unfortunately. So we went to this place called Cafe Central instead, which is one of the oldest cafes in Vienna, and it was actually really beautiful and the food was great. They have an abundance of desserts and drinks, so Vlad and I decided to end off our last night in Vienna with some crepes, tea, and a classic apple strudel.